Hi, Olympies. Hi. How is everybody? How is everybody? How was your weekend? I'm super duper sorry if I sound sick. Also, I did some stuff. Thank you for the head pat, Shiroiga. Let me welcome everybody in. You sound dead. Okay, I wasn't really sure if my sick was going to come through or not on the microphone, but thank you for the head pat, Delphin. Let me welcome everybody in before we get started. That is important, Olympies. That is important. Hydrate. Okay, let me get a real quick drink. Thank you for the head pat, Blessed Heretic. Before I welcome everybody in, I am going to also, hi somebody, I am going to preemptively say, if I start feeling like crud, third person, if Haru starts feeling like crud, Haru is probably going to end the stream early. Haru's gonna try his best to make it through the entire stream, but Haru offers no guarantees. No guarantees promised. Thank you for the head pat, Shiroiga. Haru moved his room back to his other room. Haru has to ask. He has rearranged things. He has put up some foam panels and stuff. Is there an echo among these? Is there an echo that you can hear? If so, I need to... Haru needs to take care of more stuff. Thank you for the head pat, Almighty Funk. But... well, welcome in, Shiroiga. Welcome in, Veltomer. Welcome in, Sin. Welcome in, Delphiman. Welcome in, Almighty Funk. Welcome in, Eye Trauma. Welcome in, Blessed Heretic. Welcome in, somebody. Welcome in, any lurker friends that may be here. Are the alerts just not firing off? Thank you so much for the for resubbing for the second month, Blessed Heretic. Haru did not hear the sounds there. Haru might have something off there. Haru scammed you for 2 months? This darn heck one? Haru doesn't want to scam anyone. Haru doesn't want to scam anyone. Don't overexert yourself, man. If Haru starts feeling cruddy, Haru is going to end early. It's not really an echo so much as the sound comes across as hollow. Haru does not know what that means. Haru doesn't know what that means. Also, hi Ziglito, how are you? Haru's sick, Haru's sick. No one would blame Haru for leaving early. Haru sounds rough. Haru's gonna do his best. So, Haru has more stuff in his room now that he has moved everything around. Haru has more junk in it. So, Haru has always heard that you sound kind of sick. Haru doesn't feel super great. Or doesn't sound great. Or feel great. But Haru has way more stuff in his room. Because Haru has heard that helps like somehow like break up the acoustics or something. Something about the sound wavy business. And Haru also has his echo, his acoustic panels up now. So hopefully that helps, including a CRT apparently. Yeah, Haru has a CRT corner. Haru needs to get a picture of that and post up on the internets. Haru made a post about it on Twitter, but Haru has not. Hope you feel worse. Han, get out of here. Get out of here, Han. You do not get a hello. You do not get a welcome in. I don't care how your weekend went. Get out of here. Get out of here. I Trauma did hear the kids last time, but didn't notice the echo. That was when Haru was in a different room. Haru swapped rooms with his roommate for... Haru doesn't remember, like 2 or 3 days, Haru thinks. Something along those lines, and Haru Haru wasn't having a great time in there, and things were working out better if Haru was in his original room. So over the weekend, Haru thinks that was like Friday, Haru moved everything. Haru and Haru's roommates moved everything back from the rooms that we moved them to back into their original rooms. So we swapped for all of like 2 or 3 days. Haru is a terrible roommate. Haru's friend has the patience of a saint. Haru very much appreciates him. He's very kind, very understanding, and he does his best not to make a lot of noise while Haru is streaming. Han would just kill Haru after the first move. It's deserved. It's deserved. Are you scamming people in here, Haru? Haru tries to provide the best value possible for every hard-earned cent that Awomfis give for subs. That is why. Okay, there is the end of the third-person timer. I can be normal. I can be normal. I like being normal. I'm the most normal heckhound around. I try to get like as much value for you guys as I possibly can for the for your sub fees, because I don't know, I've noticed a lot of people like don't have a whole lot of emotes and stuff, and it's like if I have emote slots available, I want to fill them out for you guys. Thank you so much for the headfed Dolphin. I really don't like leaving those empty. I am in the process of getting 2 animated emotes, but I'm kind of sort of struggling to come up with like more animated emotes. Thank you for the head pat again, Dolphin. It gives the sound vibrations more things to bounce off of. It was my first time here, and I thought the third person was just a character quirk. Oh no, that is just a redeem that is available for 5 minutes once an hour. But well, welcome in the perfect toaster setting. I like that name. I like that name a whole lot. Thank you for the head pads, Blessed Heretic. Haru has 2 pieces of art. 2 pieces of art to show you today, Awomfis. I know you mentioned why you couldn't keep the window open. Yeah, there's like a little... It's hard to describe it. There's like a little kind of... I don't want to say courtyard, because that makes where I live sound really fancy, and it really isn't. It really isn't. But it's like some townhouses that are in a... In kind of a circle, and there's like a little grassy path going through the middle, and there's like a little tiny like... what would you even call that? There's a tiny like park down there. Also, thank you for all the head pats, Dolphin. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. There's like a little park thingy down in between all the townhouses, and the children love to go out there at exactly the time I stream every day and scream for hours. The children love to scream Awomfis, so that put me on the closer side of the house to that. So that was a little bit bad for streaming. Also, thank you for the head pat, Blessed Heretic, and thank you for the head pat, Stilfman. I need to burn 14 minutes of head pat points now. What is 14 minutes of head pats? What does that equate to in like a point value? This seems wrong. I'm a big sinner. Look down on me. No. I'm sure you're great. The karma system is set in place to give you a good idea of what kind of person you are, Awomfis, based on your actions in here. You know what would be fun? Let's just move all of our stuff around twice, just for fun. It takes me like a couple of hours to get all of my computer stuff set up. I have a bazillion wires. I have to do like cable management. It is a pain in the butt. Thank you both for all of the head pats. It is a huge pain in the butt, Awomfis. I have speakers. I have like a headphone amp or DAC or whatever they're called. I have like 4 monitors. I have, I don't know, a keyboard, a stream deck, some controllers. I've got like a Wi-Fi thing. I've got a bunch of I've got like multiple tables that my stuff is on because I couldn't find an L-shaped table, so I just kind of have like two of them pressed up against each other. I don't know. It's a pain in the butt to move all of my stuff. 22.4k points? That's quite a few points. That is quite a few points. Also, I am so sorry if I sound snotty on Wolfies. I hate being sick. I only had like 1 cup of tea before it was stream time. I need to have like soup or something later for my throat. Snotty brat. Snotty brat spotted. I am not. I have had a bad cough like all weekend, and I was thinking like I was like huh, I'm getting a cough, does this mean anything? And then like yesterday I was like, oh man, my throat kind of hurts and I'm getting a little bit congested, and then today I'm really feeling it. I'm a monster. Han, you are half man, half rabbit. You are an abomination. You are an abomination, and in other eras you would be dealt with swiftly, Han. You would not stick around to be able to VTube. The head pat button doesn't even temporarily enable for me. Also, hi Eurishan, how are you doing today? Let me get a drink. Haru doesn't pull any punches when it comes to me. Han, you are mean to me all the time. You are mean to me in private. You are mean to me. I don't know. Every time we're in voice chat, you deserve it. You deserve it. You are mean to me all the time. Also, welcome in Shatter and Violet, and welcome in Hopsco21. I hope you both had a nice weekend. I am sick today. I'm sick. Let me get a drink though. I'm giving you an IV drip of coffee. I love coffee. I drink my coffee black. It is so tasty. I want some coffee. I want these. That sounds really lovely, to be quite honest. To be fair, I'd probably tease Haru in a voice chat as well. You're an abomination in the eyes of our Lord. Yeah, Han, you're gross. You're gross, Han. Get out of here. I hate you, Haru. Get out of here, Han. Get out of here. We've been in voice chat once. That was enough for you to bully me. Okay, no. We did a collab the one time. We did the collab once. That was in Gauntlet. You were bullying me the whole time there. And then you pulled me into voice chat that one time that Tiny was like giving you drawing lessons or something. You were bullying me then too. I can remember these things. But OBS to try and stream Stellaris? I have still never played Stellaris. How do you like it? Did you ever resubmit that skeb? I have our skeb today. Get unsick. I wish it was that easy. If I could just like unsick myself, that would be so great. That would be excellent. I was gonna leave anyway. My smoke break is over. Have a nice rest of your day, Han. Have a nice rest of your day. Thank you for dropping by. What did you do over the weekend, Haru? I stayed at home. I worked on a lot of VTuber stuff, and yesterday I went out and I got some, what do you call it? I got some sushi. I went to a conveyor belt sushi place and I had some sushi. It was tasty. I love sushi. Raw fish is my favorite on One Piece. Also, hi Cromwell. Hi Billy. How are you? How are both of you? Did you do anything fun over the weekend? And thank you for all of the headpats supplement. I hope you I hope it doesn't hurt your feelings that I'm not thanking you for every single one of these. Did you get food poisoning? No, it wasn't food poisoning. But hi Dirkus. How are you? I haven't seen you in a bit. Finally down to 19k points. Yeah, head pats are probably not the absolute best thing if you're, you know, trying to, like, blow through your points. Not halal? Stellaris is awesome. Never played it. Never played it. Spoilers? What is spoilers? I'd love to see Haru commit war crimes in space. I might look into the game someday. It has come up here several times. Sick of Haru. I'm gonna hunt Han down. Whenever you think about it, Olympies, I am a wolf. He is a bunny rabbit. Like, I can just hunt him down. I can just hunt him down, Olympies. That'll be great. That'll be great. Oh, we'll do that live on stream someday. Head pats are gosh now. Everyone that head pats is behind the times. Did I say that word right? I have no idea how you pronounce that word. I have free time finally. I hope you're making the most of your free time, because a lot of the time whenever I have free time, I kind of just want to chill, and I end up sitting around and doing a lot of nothing a lot of the time. It's bad. It's bad. This one just steals my head pets for free without thanking me. I appreciate all of the head pets from everyone, but there are a lot of head pets going on right now. There are a lot of them. We'd have no chat time if you thank me every time. This is very true. This is a lot of head pets. I can go back later today and check how many head pats this has been. I can look at that. There is a counter for that on Twitch for like how many times a channel point thingy has been redeemed. I tried the Stellar Blade demo because of the discourse and discovered I actually quite like the gameplay. How does it play? How does it play? Because I've seen like all the controversy around it, but I don't actually know how it plays. Something about like the aesthetic of it kind of reminds me of like, this is gonna sound stupid, but it kind of looks like a Souls game or like a Devil May Cry game, just based off of the aesthetic. Just entirely based off that. Never seen any gameplay. Skeb is spoilers, so get to the Skeb already. You can have the Skeb whenever I am darn well ready to show you the Skeb. I have 2 pieces of art today to show off, and you're gonna hold your horses, mister. You're gonna hold your horses until I am darn well ready to show you. Ask your doctor if Stellaris is right for you. Go to your doctor immediately, Olympies. Go to your doctor immediately if you experience a Stellaris lasting over 4 hours. That is dangerous. That is dangerous, Olympies. If you still haven't committed space war crime for now, I'm a pacifist. I'm sure nothing bad will happen as authoritarian, materialistic pacifist. I don't know what the gameplay is like, so it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Close enough. Gosh is pronounced like go? Like in mango? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Close enough. 224. I also apologize if I end up like, I don't know, sneezing or coughing or anything a lot during this stream. I can feel a sneeze coming on. I can feel a sneeze coming on, and it's not good. I hate the sensation of like having to sneeze, and it's just kind of hanging out and it doesn't want to come out. Or I hate the sensation of being like on the edge of sneezing and then you don't. Your mom looks like Dark Souls. Fat rolls. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. Did you just come up with that on your own? If you actually came up with that on your own, that is really good. That is really good. We have horror sneeze already clipped. Yeah. I have already sneezed on stream a couple of times. If only VIP air drawings were re-enabled. I am actually going to have a couple of there are going to be a few new redeems with my live 2D MLVs. Sneezing, cupping my fingers on the clip button. No. You don't gotta clip it, you don't gotta clip it. I've underestimated how much time this will take. At 100 points each, that is a long time to be doing head pats. That is a very long time. Pokemon Go to the polls. That was like the dorkiest like campaign thing ever. Let me rephrase that. It's like go plus sh? Gosh? Gosh? I'll just say gosh. Like, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Also, hi generic username. I hope you're doing good today. I hope you had a nice weekend. But no Henry Murphy. We hate that guy here. He is the worst. He is the worst. The sneeze clip is in the Olympic cord. I remember you guys posting that in there. I don't think we need to capture all of my sneezes. I don't think we need those emojis. And thank you for all of these head pats, Delphine. It occurred to me, but I worried I heard it and just forgot. May sneeze, you mean? In hat horror redeem. I might maybe get a couple of hats. The problem with hats. Also, hi Peter Jojo, how are you? Sorry, it's hard for me. It's hard for me to like notice people coming in. I get a little bit behind on the on all of the chat, and the redeems are also like pushing stuff and scrolling chat away from me. Hope you get better soon. I'm gonna take it easy after stream time for sure. But I might maybe like find some like hats I can put on my Live 2D or something. I've taken a look at a couple of those, and they. Should I stop? No. Go ahead if you're enjoying yourself. Like, please. It does scroll my chat a little bit. I need to see if I can find a way to like. I don't know, get those cut out of like my chat window or something. I don't know if there's a way to do that, but I need to look at that kind of stuff a bit more. But in regards to like hats and stuff, I've checked out a couple of those, and I think if they're not like specifically done by the same rigger that did your like Live 2D rigging, they kind of get. They look weird. They look weird because they will be moving like differently than your Live 2D will, and it's just kind of funky looking. It's like think of it like you have like your mouse, right? And like you. So, this is a very dumb analogy. Imagine you had two mouse pointers on screen, okay, and one was like a little bit up above the other. And you moved your mouse pointer over to the right, and like the bottom pointer went like, I don't know, 5 pixels, and the top pointer went like 10 pixels. Like, it's not a huge difference, but it's the kind of thing that you notice. Don't worry about it too much. Scuff VTuber assets are fun. I'm not gonna worry overly much, but I would like to try to find some that kind of fit in a little bit better. You know. It's not gosh, you had it right the first time. Gosh? Main gosh? Remember, Haru, they're not crimes against humanity if the victims aren't human. I mean, I don't know, like, I'm technically not a human, but I consider, like, I consider myself a part of humanity. Like, I very frequently say, like, I don't know, humankind and stuff to, like, include myself, because it's like, I'm basically a part of your society now, right, Olympies? I've been here longer than a lot of you. So, like, you know, I don't know if some of you have been around for like a couple thousand years. I don't know. Maybe you have. Maybe I'm not older than all of you. It's hard to tell. Delphimin is on the karma farm. I think if I remember right, head pats only give you like 1 karma. I don't remember. It's been a while since I messed with that. It's okay, Haru. You'll be in the VTuber sneeze archives. Is that a thing? It would not surprise me. Hey kids, have you played a little game named Perfect Dark? I have never played Perfect Dark. Not once. I think I've heard people say that like Perfect Dark Zero, is that what it was called? Like, wasn't like the worst thing ever. I don't know. People seem to not like that one much, and I don't know if it was just like a timing thing or like a Microsoft buying Rare thing or what. Never played Perfect Dark, only the 360 game. That's the one that everybody seems to not like too much. I don't know. I'm sure it's probably not that bad. It might have been like a Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts thing where like if it sorry about that. Super sorry about that. Sorry if I like blow your ears out if I suddenly like cough or sneeze or anything. But it might be like a Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts thing where like if it like came out at a different time, it might have been, I don't know, more accepted. We're all part of Lord Huge Manatee. Yeah, we're all in the same boat, Almonface. What even is humankind? I can't read that. I can't read that, I'm sorry. I don't know my kanji that much. Delphiman has died, my uninterrupted head pats. 6 with no message breaking it up. I kneel. You're gonna have to try to fight for that one back at some point. Also, thank you for all the head pats, Delphiman. I appreciate it. My internet died, so now I have to watch an ad for my internet provider. Wait. Do you get like ads based on where you live and stuff? I didn't think they would have any for like local internet providers or whatever, unless you have like Comcast or something. I will be honest, some of these, I have Comcast. I have no other option where I live. Comcast has a monopoly. There are technically other internet providers, like, not available where I'm at. There are technically other internet providers in the US. But Comcast basically has a monopoly, and they are garbage. They're the worst. Wikisneeze.com. Hi Ariel Cup, how are you today? How was your weekend? How are you doing? I am eternal. Perfect Dark More. That's gross. I'm not saying that. It seemed okay, but I was playing it co-op, so I'm sure that helped a lot. Is the original Perfect Dark co-op? I think I heard something like it runs without the expansion pack or something like that, but if you have the expansion pack, that unlocks I think like co-op and multiplayer or something like that. Is that right? I feel like I remember you could play it somehow without the expansion pack, but I don't remember what the limitations were for that. Without the expansion pack, it turned certain stuff off. Was it like just the main story is available in without it? We're matched. Only Waffle House can settle this war. When's the Waffle House Arena and Tekken? What is the current Tekken even? Tekken 8? I played some of 7. It was okay. Haru, is the echo any better? That is a question for you, Avonface. That is a question for you. Is it echoey? Is it echoey at all? Please be honest. You're not gonna hurt my feelings if it's echoey. That just means I need to work a little bit harder to try to eliminate it. I need like more echo panels, and I need to like... I have considered doing a really dorky thing where like every day whenever I have to stream, like flipping my bed upright so it kinda works as a sound absorber. That is a last case scenario thing. I don't want to have to do that every day. That sounds like a pain in the butt. That sounds like a big pain in the butt, Almonface. It's a big corpo. For me it's Spectrum or AT&T, and I'm on Spectrum, so that's perfect for me. They want you to they want you to spend more money on them. They want you to spend even more. Then where will the bedbugs live? They'll live on my walls after I flip my bed over. That can be their new home. They won't be bedbugs anymore. They'll be wall bugs. Spectrum, get off the Spectrum. Oh no. You can't say that. I've been fighting with Comcast for more than half my life. Yeah, Comcast is a pain in the butt. Comcast is a pain in the butt. I don't like dealing with Comcast. They have been a constant source of, a constant source of misery for me, I won't face. Original Perfect Dark has every multiplayer option you could ever ask for. What about like an escort mission mode? Like how TF2's got that. Or not TF2, Team Fortress Classic I think had that. It was like somebody played as like the what is it called? The civilian dude? I don't know. I never played it. I only heard about that. I would love to play that, but I don't know if it still has players, and if it does still have players, they have probably been playing it for like half of their life, and they can probably kill me the very moment I spawn from across the map without even looking at me. Comcast is horrible with customer service. Yeah, they put you on hold forever. And they don't really help that much. There's no reason to not play it that way. It's the opposite. You can play multiplayer without it. Oh, so you unlock the story mode with the what do you call it? The expansion pack. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you for all the head pats. Let me get a quick drink. But yeah, in regards to like Comcast customer support and stuff, sure, like I said, I've lost so many hours of my life on the phone with them. I don't think it is uncommon if their what do you call it? Their customer support is so bad that you're like on it for hours and getting absolutely nothing fixed. I don't think it is uncommon to swap to a different ISP because of that, if you have one in your area. A lot of people don't really, they don't get the option to do that. They don't get the option to. Their options are like they get Comcast, or they get they get like maybe they can tether to their phones if they have wireless data, and that is not a good option. That is not a good option, no one face. The math isn't working out. It was supposed to be 14 minutes, but it's already been 20. There is a little bit of a wait time between the head pats, so it might be that, maybe. I'm not sure. Thank you for all the head pats, though. What about a timed underwater escort? I actually like the timed underwater escort with stealth elements in Metal Gear Solid 2. I like the swimming with Emma part. That one's actually not too bad, and that is like all of the things that people complain about. Yeah, and floating mines. I think that's a fun section. That's not just me, right? The civilian dude, otherwise known as the civilian. Okay, I never played Team Fortress Classic. TF2 is full of sniper bots now. TF2 is just an economy simulator. It's just there so that you can trade like you can trade keys and hats and medals and stuff, you know. I was gonna make another joke about that, but it's a Metal Gear Solid 2 spoiler. Go for it. Go for it, because I want to hear it. If you haven't played all the Metal Gear Solid games by now, you're a doofus. You're a doofus, Ilmofis. I'm gonna call you that, and you're gonna let me get away with it. Was the civilian ever an official model? Or used officially, rather? In Team Fortress Classic, I think it was like an official mode, and like... I don't know. Also, thank you for the headpad, Turkus. And thank you for all of the headpats, Delphamin. Delphamin did not like that interruption. But I think they had like a civilian model for like a civilian escort game mode in TF2, but I might be thinking of there was some like kind of private server-esque TF2 thing that had like custom game modes. It might have been for that. I don't remember what that was called. I think it was called like Vanilla TF2 or TF2 Classic, or I don't remember. I remember seeing about it, but I never played it. I had like a buddy or two that were into it, and they tried to get me to play it, but they said that their servers weren't very good or something like that, I think. The hydrate flawlessly weaved into the wall of head pats. You gotta keep me hydrated, Omphis, especially now that I'm sick. TF2 is a cult you can never leave, even if Valve wants it to die at this point. I successfully left TF2. What I did, Omphis, is I was very into the economy for a while. I remember I was very into that back whenever keys were, I think it was like too refined metal, and I had a lot of really like high up there stuff. How many buds for one head pat? I will be nice to you. You can head pat me for one Bill's hat. How does that sound? But I was very into all of that, and eventually I just decided like this is costing me like so much of my time. I'm spending like every waking moment playing Economy Simulator and constantly like paying attention to good deals and trying to snag stuff where I could, and I eventually just cashed out, and I think I made like $1,000 in like Steam credits, and I sold like every single weapon I have, and I've barely played TF2 since then. I have played it like once or twice with friends. If she dies on the escort part, you get a game over, but then you succeed it and she dies. That is a little bit silly. VIP mode, you're remembering correctly. I want to play a lot of old like classic shooter multiplayer modes, but it's that problem where like the people that are still playing them have probably been playing for like a couple decades, and they could probably absolutely cream me. I saw it happening and just checked. TF2 Classic, yeah, that was the name of it. I remember seeing a whole bunch of like ads around for it for a while, but those kind of disappeared, and I don't know if it still has players or not. I just want a unique hat. Which hat do you want? I still don't. I think my inventory in TF2 is like I have like 2 or 3 weapons still. And that's about it. And just whatever else has like dropped for me since I last played. Haru loot box with channel points for hats when. That is a cute idea. I just wanted to get a medic unusual, but it was a grind. I forget what all I had. I had a lot of unusuals. And I don't know. I didn't really keep track. I think there was some site that had like it tracked historically what items you had in like your TF2 backpack, so I might be able to like look that way, but you know, I don't care about that stuff anymore. I don't care too much. I got my item strip for using the idler. Ooh, you were naughty. I never did that. I was a good boy. I did all of my idling legit. Ooh, you're naughty. You didn't get the halo, did you? Ooh, caught red-handed. Stuck trading in a free-to-play video game for half of minimum wage. Yeah, that is exactly what I did. Joke's on you, they gave me the halo eventually. Did they go and like give more halos out later? I don't know. I did a lot of I did a lot of grinding for less than minimum wage in various video games, but I made money through video games, and like if you look at it a roundabout way, I'm still kind of doing that now by being a Twitch streamer, I guess. I don't make a lot. I make like half a penny an hour or something like that. I don't remember.
Anything? I just want one. What do you mean by a unique hat? Because there are hats that are like tagged as unique, if I remember right. There were a couple hats from like various video games that were I think they were tagged as unique, where you weren't allowed to like trade them to other people, but you could kind of circumvent that by gift wrapping them and then like trading the item like that way. And I had like some like shutter shades for the demo man from like I think it was like Poker Night at the Inventory or something. I probably still have that in my account just because like it would have been a pain in the butt to sell and I didn't care quite that much. Finally down to quadruple digits. You'll get there eventually.
Thank you for the head pats. It's a lot of head pats. I'm gonna have a bald spot by the time you're done.
One of your contemporaries played TF Classic not too long ago. So there are still people playing it? I might maybe look into that sometime. That sounds like fun. I'm in Medic with the Pickle Hob. It's my favorite, so I'd probably want an unusual Pickle Hob. Were those... This is gonna sound dumb. Were those a real hat? Were those a real hat? Just spent my life savings on the hard hat gotcha. It's over.
No. It would just be channel points. It would just be channel points if I were to do something like that. Haru is always so proud of being a good boy.
Yeah, this is I have to be a good boy all the time on One Piece so that I get head pats and you call me a good boy and you tell me that I've done a good job. This is why I am always on my absolute best behavior.
Why are you still sick? It's not just a toggle. Trust me. If I could choose not to, I would not still be sick. I promise you.
They just blanket gave them out at some point?
I did lose all my items though, but they were trash anyway. That sounds like cope. That sounds like cope. Haru is responsive to positive reinforcements.
There is a clip like that from whenever I was playing Haunting Ground. I kept calling the dog in it. I kept calling him Haru. And there's a part at the beginning where it's like, Haru is particularly responsive to positive reinforcement. If Haru does something good, give him a head pat and call him a good boy or something like that. There's a clip of that one. There is a clip of that one somewhere. I'm happy the CSGO cosmetics carried over to CS2. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Wasn't the CSGO thing, isn't that just like an engine update, but it's still like in the same engine? I don't know. It'd be kind of weird if they didn't like carry that over. In my opinion. I know a lot of people were acting like it was a big thing.
Basically the same game. It's essentially a whole new game. I'm getting some conflicting reports here.
It's the one with the spike at the top, like the motorcycle helmet. Pickle Hob and Scarf are my go-to cosmetics. I don't really remember what I used. It has been so long since I've played TF2.
Haru, you're doing so great at being sick. Thank you, iTrauma. I try, I guess. No, I take that back. I'm really good at it and I don't even try. I don't try to be sick. I do my best not to be sick and I'm still good at it. Who purchased the sick Haru redeem? Yeah, please redeem that one again. I imagine it's probably a toggle and you guys can probably just like turn it off or something.
I suppose it's better that I'm doing these pats now than rather than during the game.
Haru'd be so far behind chat.
Yeah, that tends to happen. Highly responsive to prayers.
My throat does kind of hurt a little bit. I don't know if I should keep going or not. I won't face. Sick Haru be gone. I appreciate the I appreciate the thought. I appreciate the thought, but it's not gonna go away that easy. If I do take like the rest of the day off, if I decide to like not not stream the entire time or something, I am probably just going to take cold medicine and I am probably just going to conk out for the rest of the night. I do not feel great. I'm not. My head feels so congested. Also, hi Garm, hi Xlotzel. How are you guys? What? Haru is ill? Can you not hear it in my voice? Everybody else was saying that I sounded sick. Haru is highly responsive to your prayers. Alonphys, you have to you have to send me all of your hopes and dreams, okay? I mean, if you port a shooter to a new engine, that's a new game to me. I think it depends on how much stuff has changed. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider like what's a good example? I don't know. I would consider like Half-Life on like Gold Source to be the same as like Half-Life on, I don't know, Source or something like that. I don't know. Can you create a toggle for your sickness? If only. The Dictator's hat, the M. Bison one. I used that one for quite a while on Soldier. I played a lot of Soldier. I was really good as Soldier, and I was really good as a spy. I remember I used to go in with a buddy and like pub stomp in public servers. It was so mean, but it was so much fun, and like. This is gonna sound bad, Wolfies. This is gonna sound bad. I would me and my buddy would we would pub stomp so hard people would start like leaving the server. We would just like get on the same team and absolutely like roll the enemy team, and occasionally we would do a thing where we would like go on the opposite teams. And we would like specifically try to like target each other while we were playing. It was lots of fun. It was lots of fun. I liked playing TF2. I just heard a Toho reference. What reference is that? What reference is that? Can that hydrate routine be NyQuil instead of water? I don't think I have any NyQuil right now. I would need to go look. Sorry about that, Olympies. I'll send a whole field of hopes of dreams. That's like the song. That's like the song. I get it. I got interrupted before I could describe Stellar Blade. Plays like a mix of Sekiro and a stylish action game. That sounds really fun. I love Sekiro. Sekiro is one of the best games that has come out in the last, like, I want to say couple of years, but I don't remember when Sekiro actually came out. It's not that old, right? It's still pretty new, right? I think it was just like it was just like last generation, I think, and pretty late in it if I remember right. Every time Haru says I don't know, he says I don't know at least one more time. I don't know about that. I don't know. Haru is responsive to positive reinforcement. You already said that one. Everybody knows that I love my head pats. Speaking of, thank you for all of the head pats. I'm gonna have to count how many this is. I love playing rando TF2 at like 2 a.m. Always fun to single-handedly be responsible for forcing a rebalance. It felt a little bit mean to do. It felt a little bit mean to like force other people off of the public servers that they were having fun on, but I mean, I was having a good time, my friend was having a good time, and you know, that's what it's all about, right? It's all about having a good time with your friends. Energy? Is that what you meant? Right, Vegeta? Hey, highly responsive. Are you sick? Somebody call 611? What is 611? Also, hi Decline, how are you? How are you doing today? Wait, 2019? Did Sekiro really come out in 2019? Oh god, that is so long ago. It can't have been that long ago, right? That was like... Sekiro was just like I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, right? 2019 was 20 years ago. No, I know that's not right. That's not right, I know that. It is. I just checked when I made the joke. Oh god, that's so long ago. No, Sekiro is still like brand new. I can still picture like opening up the box. That just happened. Sekiro was 10 years ago. No, that was 5 years ago. But that's not that long ago. It's gotta be like I don't know, 2 or 3 years old at most. I'm hitting the button the moment it re-enables and I still lose. It might like prioritize people that are sitting there like using it over and over or something. Also, thank you for the head pat that you slipped in there, Axelotl. Thank you very much. Big emphasis on blocks and parries with a dodge that's low on iframes and mostly for repositioning, which is where the Sekiro comparison comes from. That sounds fun. I might maybe there is a demo of it, you said, right? I wanna give that a try maybe. Maybe I'll do that like later if I don't know, pass out or something. It's the heck version of 911 and I'm fine. Did you do anything fun over the weekend? Did you do anything fun? Haru. I mean, Sekiro is still really new. Like, I'm sure if I went and like played it right now, it would feel like a modern generation game. I feel like new games don't have that same kind of leap that you get from like older games. It's not that old. It's not retro, so it's new. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the head pat, Axelotl. It's been 2020 for 4 years now in a row. So it was basically last year? How has it been? How has it been 2020 for 4 years in a row? Thank you for the head pat, Axelotl. Carry the torch. Oh no. Oh no. Keep in mind that Elden Ring came out in... Wait, was Elden Ring really over 2 years ago? There is no way. There is no way. Elden Ring like just came out like last year or something. There's no way. I've done it. 96 points left for 35 uninterrupted minutes of head pat. I don't know if I would say uninterrupted. You got kind of interrupted there. Are it's getting DLC? No, I know that. I know it's getting DLC. I'm really excited for the DLC. I'll probably stream it when it comes out. I will probably like... For those of you who are here for retro games, I am sorry, but I am probably going to become an Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree streamer for like a month. I'm sorry, you're probably all going to unsubscribe and leave and never come back and never speak to me again, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do, oh please. I can't redeem drawings anymore, so I've got nothing to use points on. The draw redeem will be back. If you do want to save your points, it will be back eventually. All the FromSoft games, all of them. I want to play the Kingsfield games on stream sometime, and I've heard good things about, what's the name of the one where there are, like, the demons and stuff, and I think you're in a tower? I think we talked about it here recently. Save the points for the redeems he hinted at for the Live 2D. Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple new redeems whenever I show off my Live 2D at the end of next month on One Phase. The baby game? Yeah, that's the one. It's like a first-person shooter, and the final boss, yeah, Shadow Tower Abyss. Thank you so much, Cash Bandicoochie. Thank you so much, and welcome in. How are you today? How are you? Silence. It was uninterrupted. No, I saw a couple people definitely interrupt you. I definitely saw a few people slip some in there. You and literally every other streamer. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We can all like invade each other and stuff. Won't that be fun? Mind-boggling graphics. Oh, that reminds me. I found a funny picture that I wanted to show to you all of these. I think that's the one called Bloodborne. No, that's the wrong one. Evergrace? Evergrace sounds familiar, but I don't think it's that one. What is Evergrace? That one definitely sounds familiar. I hear that Bloodborne game is really good. I did not care for Bloodborne. I did not care for Bloodborne, Wolfies. I know this is a controversial opinion and a lot of people really hate it. I did not care for Bloodborne. I don't like it. Thank you for the head pet, somebody. Thank you for the head pet, I trauma. I will be honest, I stopped paying attention to head pets a while ago. I stopped paying attention. Whenever they happen so often, it's like my brain just goes numb to them.
I was thinking Eternal Ring. Wait, Eternal Ring is the one with like the creepy baby at the end, right?
Oh, my sub's gone.
I'm sorry. We just got some new emotes too. There are 5 new emotes. Hydrate. Okay, let me get a drink. Let me get a drink. I never played Elden Ring. What's that? Do you not know what Elden Ring is? Elden Ring is like, it's the open world FromSoft game that came out like in two years ago.
2 years ago, got it. It can't have been that long ago.
Heresy, burn the beast. No, don't burn me. I'm dying from a stomachache right now. Misery loves company. I hope you feel better. I really hope you feel better. Being sick does not feel good. Also, welcome in Liberty Ian. How are you? How was your weekend? How was your weekend?
But counterpoint, hear me out. Bloodborne is a good game. I don't like Bloodborne. I don't like Bloodborne. Thank you for the head pets, somebody.
Was it because it was on the PS3 with 12 FPS and 10-minute load times? Was it PS3? Or was it on PS4? Regardless, it ran at like sub 30 FPS. I think it was like sub 24 FPS even, and like every single area in the game is just dark and gritty London. Like it's so samey. I don't care for it. I think the last time I played, the final area that I got to before I was like, oh okay, I've been forcing myself to play this and not really enjoying it. I think I got to an area called like Nightmare of Menses or something like that. Mensis? I don't remember, but it was one of the dreamy weemy areas, and like the entire palette of the game is just like blue and gray, and I don't know. I don't like it. System's so convoluted that I still don't understand it. Eternal Ring was a PS2 release title? I believe so. I saw a video about it here a while back. I have not played Eternal Ring myself yet.
Or stop being ill. I would love to.
Back when you were playing the Armored Core games, someone else and I mentioned Evergrace because of its weird music. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that now. I knew the name sounded familiar. Now that you mention it, I beat Elden Ring and I'm not sure what the Elden Ring is. The Elden Ring is it is a thing where like how do I describe this? It is like the binding order of the world, and it's like a physical like object in the world. It is the sigil thing that you see. It's like on the cover art, and you can add to the sigil or like break parts off and like change the laws of reality. I think that is the coolest thing ever. I love that so much at One Piece. It's the thing that America and it's what America breaks at the beginning of the game, and like Radagon is trying to repair it. It's in the opening cutscene. I love that so much.
Video games Dokuharu. I was maybe considering just like ending the stream after the Zatsu segment because my throat does hurt. Would you be mad at me, Wolfies? Would you be upset? Bloodborne is PS4.
Must have been PS4, not PS3, because you know.
Yeah, because the PS3 doesn't have any games, Wolfies.
After the what? The Zatsu. That's where we sit around and chat. That's where we sit around and chat.
Also, hi Fully Andretti, how are you? What'd you do over the weekend?
You plague-ridden rat.
I remember Bloodborne giving me a headache because of the FPS. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Best Souls-like is virtual.
Okay. I'm going in and turning off the head pets. I'm sorry, Wolfies. There aren't going to be any more head pets. They're going on pause. They're going on pause. How do I do this? Where's head pet? Where's head pet? Where's head pet? If you want them, you better get them in now, because they're gone. They're gone for now. They're gone for now. No more head pads for a bit. The entire palette is not blue and gray. I won't hear this slander. I'm sorry, but it is all blue and gray. 100%. 100%. I don't know. Every area of the game is blue or gray. I will not hear otherwise.
You're talking to someone who didn't know what Hello Kitty was until recently, and you're surprised I never heard of Elden Ring? Elden Ring is really new, and like, there were constant ads for it, like on Twitch and all over the internet, and like, I think they even ran ads for it, like on TV and stuff. It's okay, I'll still accept people with bad taste. I don't have bad taste, I have really good taste, I have really good taste. Scabs before games, I'll show it off. I'll show off the art, for sure.
No games.
One thing, I don't know why I bought a PS3 with no games to buy.
I love those so much.
Haru has no games. I have a lot of games, Wolfies. I have a lot. Fun fact, they had R.R. Martin write the lore for Elden Ring that takes place before the game. Isn't he? Is he R.R. Martin? George R.R. Martin? I don't remember.
No scam. Thank you for all of the head pats, everybody who gave me a head pat today, but they're on pause. Third person, that's mean. That's mean. Okay, Haru has turned on his third person redeem. Haru's gonna do his best. No art, no head pats, this place is a prison. No flip either. Okay, please don't spam. Haru will time you out. Haru will time all of you out for this. Unironically, please do not spam. This is Haru's only warning. Me first. You shouldn't want to be timed out. You shouldn't want to be timed out. Haru's so hurt, so will he A, play a video game right away, or B, spend over an hour talking nonstop? Haru loves talking to his wolfies. Haru loves talking to his wolfies. Just, Haru is going to re-enable the head pat. Please do not spam them. Like, try to limit it. Try to limit it, wolfies. It scrolls my chat. It scrolls my chat very quickly. Why not put a timer on the head pat? Because everybody has been mostly responsible with them up until now. Okay, they are going back on. Don't be naughty. Haru will time you out. Haru will time you out. Don't bully a sick dog. Yeah, exactly. Don't bully a sick wolf. That's mean. Thank you for the head pat, Zigludo.
Almighty Funk's gotta get one before the head pat is gone. It's back. Just don't abuse it. Thank you for the head pat, somebody.
Wow, new redeem. Oh no. Also, hi Signal. How are you? How are you? It has orange and red all over the place. Whatever.
Haru is really cool and clever and neat, and also Bloodborne is a good game.
I don't know about that last part. I don't know about that. Haru doesn't know about that last part.
Axolotl's in chat, but Axolotl doesn't know what Haru is saying anymore. Or just saying karaoke confirmed. Haru has promised you karaoke for after he reveals his live 2D, but Haru wants to get like a singing lesson or two before then. Haru does not have faith in his voice. Haru might maybe consider singing something for you right now, but Haru is sick. Haru is sick and his throat already hurts. Today is probably not the day for it. Jordan R.R.
Martin Lawrence. That's not his name. That's not his name. Haru doesn't believe that. Haru's gulag.
Fully Andretti has taken no part in the spam. Fully Andretti is being a good boy. That's the way to be a Wolfies.
Please don't spam. Please don't spam. Haru has a hard time keeping up with chat as is.
No fair. Decline called dibs. Haru has the stones. Haru has had to time people out before.
Dirkus likes yappers. Haru hates the term yap. Haru hates yapper. Haru hates yapping. Haru hates yappy. Haru is not a yap fan. Haru doesn't even like the word just yap. I'm sorry, you don't have to apologize, but please don't refer to Haru as a yapper. Stop being a yapper yapping and be a gamer gaming. Haru is probably going to show off the art and then end the stream, so Haru is just gonna talk for a little bit longer. Maybe no Sonic Adventure today. Haru's throat hurts. Haru doesn't feel very good. Don't make the angry bloody face. Haru's sick. You don't want Haru to force himself, right? Right? You're not giving people things to spend your coins on. Haru doesn't really know what else to have. Haru can just increase the cost of all the redeems across the board. How does that sound, Omphis? Oh, Haru's head feels like it's gonna pop, Omphis. That really scrolls my chat. Somebody feels like somebody's been scammed. Haru is sorry. Haru's not trying to scam anyone. Haru's singing. Haru's singing probably won't be very good. Thank you for the headpad Oro cup. Let Haru get a drink. Karma farming? Does headpad give karma? Yes, headpad gives karma. I'm a wretched Oomphie. And a Doomphie, if you will. I don't like a Doomphie. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. Let me get a drink. Let me get a drink. Yappers is our word. You can have yappa. In a world where 99% of Twitch users are embracing the term yap, Haru hates it. So much hate. Haru just doesn't like yapper or yapping. It sounds negative. It sounds like a negative term. Like I am not yapping. I am not yapping. I'm just here chatting with you, Olympies, right? You should rest now, Haru-chan. Haru's gotta at least show off the art first, but Haru's trying to catch up on chat. Haru's trying to catch up on chat. How many channel points to stop being sick? All channel points. How does that sound? You have to return every last one on One Phase. Don't force yourself, Haru. We love you. I love you too, One Phase, and that's why I like to push myself a little bit. Haru economy go up. Inverse colors redeem? I've thought about that. There's not like an easy way to do that, but I do have something cool that I want to show you. I want to show you once I show off the live 2D. Is Haru on any meds right now, like aspirin? No, Haru hasn't taken any medication. Haru might look around and see if he has any like NyQuil or anything, just so that Haru can... sorry, that was the end of our third person redeem. So I might look around and see if I have any NyQuil or anything so I can just, you know, conk out for the day. I don't feel great. Time to really explode. Haru is a hipster. I'm not a hipster, I just don't like the term, it sounds bad. Haru doesn't like the term yapper, and yet what? Also, hi Innocent, how are you? How was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? What did everyone do? I agree, I don't think yapping is an inherently bad thing, but some VTubers have made it that way for some reason. I know we have some people here that they're like, why are you talking, Haru? Play video games. Play video games. I'm not here to listen to you talk. I'm here for video games. Like one Mr. username. I don't feel bad about that or anything. I don't feel bad about that or anything because I know some people are here more for the game or whatever. But I do like to be able to just sit around and chat with you guys. It means a lot to me to get to hang out with all of you. I want Haru to sing. It's my birthday after all.
Sorry about that. Every time I like breathe in too much, my throat's kinda scratchy. Makes me cough. It's not good. It's not good.
Yapping is absurdly adorable.
I just don't like the term.
We don't yap here, we engage in
Rational, measured discourse about Bon Air. Our favorite elf in Working Design's greatest piece of localized media. I've always read it as shaking my head.
But is it so much hate? Am I pulling a as foretold here?
What is as foretold? So what I have heard is,
yeah, there's one person in the world who reads SMH as so much hate. That person is Haru. I have heard that it is supposedly shaking my head. I swear I heard it as so much hate. So that's what I go with.
Haru's Monkeys will invade all channels on Twitch to pile up channel points for Haru's channel point throne. That third person's been lasting. I'm just forgetful. And yet he has one. I'm not a yapper.
I love just chatting streams.
I don't feel like I have enough interesting stuff to say about that.
I want Haru to sing. It's my life and my anniversary. Oh my god, is it really? Is it really your anniversary? If so, happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! I hope you have something fun planned today. Go take her out somewhere. Go do something fun. Go do something fun. Don't hang out in a VTuber stream. Go hang out with your wife. That's so great. That's so great. Haru wants to sing. I'm not gonna make it to the live 2D reveal. Sorry, even if you're about to kick the bucket, I don't think you're ready for me to sing just yet, Olympies. Haru isn't gonna sing until you can see him swaying around while he is singing.
I like it when streamers talk and watch them talk a lot. I just used the term because someone called themselves that. Didn't want you to feel like it's an insult. No.
I don't feel like it's an insult or anything. It's just I don't personally care for the term. It's like you know how some people don't like the word moist? It's like that for me. It's like that. It's like the word moist for me.
AF, as frick, I was told by my sister, it meant as foretold,
and I stupidly believed it.
Sorry about that, Olympies.
Why did she lie to you?
I have just so much hate for this world.
I would do my hatred guy voice, but I don't think that would be good right now, Olympies.
Thank you, Haru. I used the fancy detergent when I put her pillow cover in the washing machine. No. You should take her out. You gotta take her out for dinner, and you gotta get her like a nice bubble bath, and maybe like light some candles, and to tell her how important she is to you. You gotta do something special for your anniversary. You gotta.
Strange dog. Haru dying noises? No, I'm not dying. I'll be better in probably, I don't know, three or 4 days, I imagine. Maybe like a week. So sometimes my colds hang on a little bit, but this is what happens whenever I go outside. My immune system isn't necessarily the greatest thing in the world of Wolfies. Because she's a menace. That's so mean to say about your sister. I know you've said that before. I wish I had an older brother or sister, Wolfies, or even a younger brother or sister. I wish I had siblings. If I had a younger brother or sister, I would be the best mentor to them that I could possibly be. If I had an older brother or sister, I don't know. I'd be real like lovey-dovey to them in the way that like you're like a younger sibling should be, right? I feel like everybody always talks about how much they like hate their siblings, and it's like I just want to have like I want to have somebody that I can be buddies with. It sounds great.
No need to apologize for coughing, honey. You're doing your best. Is Haru an only child? Yeah, I'm an only child.
Sibling sucks. They're not friends.
I wanna have siblings. Get your Ducky Makura some candles. Don't let wax drip on it if you're gonna do that. An only wolf. Haru, we remember how you said Ashley was literally you for real, and Coffin of Andy and Laylee? I mean, that was before we got to all the, like, particularly bad stuff, okay? Just, she has some personality traits that I can kind of get behind. Just like how Griffith is literally me. For real, on God, no cap? Is that what it is? It's actually been a while since I've heard that. Do people even say that anymore? If I had a younger brother, I'd practice Batman moves from Arkham on him. No! No, you can't do that. You're supposed to, if you have a younger brother, you need to practice your Batman moves from Arkham on, like, his bullies. Okay, you gotta take care of your younger siblings. You gotta be their knight in shining armor. You gotta take care of them. They gotta look up to you. I love my sister a ton. She emotionally supported me by accident through some rough times. How do you support somebody by accident? She's a menace. I need pictures of her on my desk by tomorrow. Sir, the Zoomers no longer say no cap. The lingo is updated. I've heard no cap and that's cap recently. All I know is, like, I don't spend an extended amount of time around, like, kids. I see all the kids walking around these days with their broccoli cuts on face. Their heads look like broccoli florets. I don't like that hairstyle. Oh, please. Call me old-fashioned. I don't like it. The lexicon has expanded into other areas lately. Yeah, like sticking out your gap for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity. I just wanna be your Sigma. I don't remember how the rest goes. Alright, I'm leaving. No. Don't go. Where are the skebs? You'll have the skebs. Okay, let me where is it? There. You get to see this much of it. I didn't specify enough about the pose. Made Haru. Actually, I should have saved this a couple more days until May. Also, hi Basil, how are you? Thank you for the head pat. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I'm super sorry if that's loud, Ophies. This is what we get instead of video games? Yeah, you get me singing the Zoomer karaoke. She got super bored after I moved, so she'd text me near daily during the initial rough patches. Oh, that's so sweet. Even if it was like, even if it was an incidental thing, that's still really sweet. Accidental support. Okay, let me scoot out of the way so you can see Maid Haru. Let me hop over here. So, sorry, I know you're tired of this. You're tired of this poor old sick decrepit wolf here, just you know, just ruining everything. Maid Haru. It's already kind of gross. Does it get worse, Haru? What do you mean? Like, the skeb is gross? You guys told them to sing for your birthday, but not what to sing? Yeah. The angles are a little strange. Did you come up with that yourself? I can't read that. What does it say, Olympies? Yeah, if I had waited a couple more days, it would be May for the maid outfit. Seems like an alright pose. What's your problem with it? let me zoom it in. Let me zoom it in. I wanted to be I wanted to be like winking at the viewer, and I wanted to I wanted to have the I wanted to be giving the peace sign, but I forgot.
I forgot to include those parts in the in the details.
We'll get this one. We'll get this real nice and big on Fuse. I'll get this large enough that you can take in the details. I will link right here. This is the artist who did it. That is our that is the Skeb request right there. The angles are a bit strange. What's that supposed to mean?
I'll just have the wolf sit down and drink something nice while I look at the interesting maid. I am the maid. That's me.
Will he serve me a milkshake or take my life? I'm not going to take anybody's life, and that's a parfait. That's a parfait.
Best birthday I got a song. Is it actually your birthday? Is it your birthday for real?
It says maid and a word for heck that also sounds like maid? What are the words? Lots of water. I need to get like some tea or something once I'm done here.
What a menacing hand gesture.
Let me scroll it down. You can go over this bit by bit, Alonfis.
Is in the process of dropping the food. Somebody else actually said that in a I posted this in a different Discord today. I didn't post it in the Omofy cord because I wanted to save it to show it off here on stream, but I posted it in a different Discord, and somebody said like I am going to be punished for dropping the parfait on the floor. My dessert looks like it's gonna fall. Fire this dude. Hydrate. Okay, let me get a drink.
Can you zoom in on the front leg? This one? Hold on. It's a pain in the butt for me to make this bigger. Enhance some of these. Enhance. Oh, okay. There is your zoom on the front leg. Let me take a drink. I love the mix of themes in these commissions. It's interesting, like how they come out in regards to like I didn't really give much input on like the I don't know like the background, and like I gave like I like these outfits. Put me in like one of these style of maid outfits, and I kind of like Skeb. I'm still a little bit scared of it. It's still I don't know, pricey for me, but I like Skeb. I like Skeb. I see what's wrong now. The hips don't match the leg angles. Now that you say that, I can see that. I can see that.
It's not my birthday.
You shouldn't tell me it's your birthday if it's not. You shouldn't tell me that. You shouldn't tell me that. I'll believe it. I'll believe everything you tell me, Alonfis. But how do you like it?
How do you like it, Alonfis? This is our first ever Skeb. It is the maid Skeb, our first. Let me make it a little tinier.
I gotta fit it all back on screen at the same time. Let's make it tinier this way. There we go.
There's probably a better way to like fit things on screen like that, but
I'm working with what I know. Skeb is fire and forget with your money. The head and neck seem a bit too far back for the connection to the torso. Let me look at that. I mean, overall, I'm happy with it. I think this artist is good. I can kind of see that.
The background is cute too.
I like it a lot.
Let's get this back over here where it belongs. So you can see the whole thing. This looks very nice.
Alonfis? This artist I found by just like browsing the new open artists on Skeb. They are pretty cheap if you are interested in getting some art. They are relatively cheap. I don't know if I'm supposed to like say how much I paid for this or not. I don't think it says. Maybe I won't say that. But they're pretty cheap. If you look at their average price, they're pretty cheap. And they do pretty good work. I think they got this out to me in about like 15 or so days, give or take, and their average time is a bit less than that, so they went over for me, and I have to imagine at least part of that is like they might not speak English, and like the translation is probably a bit rough. I'm not sure. The head and neck seem fine to me. Tweet them. I will need to like grab their Twitter account. Also, like, I wasn't sure about that. Is it like okay after somebody draws you something on Skeb to like be like, hey, I commissioned this, thank you so much? Is that okay? Because it says like no communication. I think it's bad etiquette, but also you're not going to get caught if you do. Maybe I shouldn't do it then. I think it's great. I think it's an illusion caused by Haru raising his arm and bringing up the maid outfit with it. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I'm not good with my anatomy. 5,000 Japanese yen. It's on the page. That is the person's average. Yes. I do like it. Super cute. It's just as a 3D modeler, weird stuff sticks out to me. I mean, if you're working a lot with like anatomy and bodies and body parts and whatnot, like, you're gonna have a better eye for this stuff. Sorry about that old face. I don't like being sick as much as you probably don't like hearing me being sick. Get a quick turnaround on this. A lot of comms I get take more than a month. I wasn't sure when this was going to come out. They had their average time listed on their page, but I have heard a lot of people will let Skeb's time out like until like the very last day, and I think most of them are like, they have like 60 days or like 90 days or something to respond. So this could have potentially taken like upwards of like 2 months, and I got it in like 18 days or something like that. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good altogether. You can tweet them afterwards, I think. That's pretty widely done. Sometimes artists will tweet it themselves. I'll do it. I'll tweet them and give them a thank you. As a rule, I don't unless they post it themselves. Like if an artist says, hey, I just completed this, and tweets it themselves, I'll retweet it. That's what I'm saying. On average, it was a quick turnaround. Yeah, I had a couple different people that have done Skebs before be like, you better not be expecting much, and I was like, but look at their page. It says like it says their average time is like 7 days or something like that. But Skeb is also kind of like weirdly translated, and I wasn't 100% sure, because let me go click on the thing. It says, and I quote, complete average days. That's kind of ambiguous to me. That is kind of ambiguous to me. So I wasn't really sure if that meant like the amount of time after they accepted that it took for them to, I don't know, do the request or what. But this artist, whenever I first requested them, didn't really, I think they maybe had like one picture on their Skeb or something like that. So I had to actually like go onto their Twitter page and look at examples of their art there. I feel like I have so much stuff in my throat. With the bottom leg supposed to be the support, it should go straight back to connect, or straight up to connect to the hip, but you can clearly see the back leg angles towards the opposite hip. The opposite hip? Huh? I don't know my anatomy. I like how Skeb yells at you if you use machine translation. Okay, so Skeb uses DeepL for its translation. That is typically my go-to whenever I'm working with like Japanese artists, or I don't know, like reaching out to them or whatever. I usually go with DeepL. I have done that like a couple of times for commissions, and it says right on Skeb, like, it's like translation provided by DeepL. So I was like, okay. And I try to go through and make my try to make my request like as detailed as I can, but I try to have as little as possible cut out, because I notice DeepL will sometimes, like, depending on how you phrase certain things, DeepL might cut out some, like, very important, like, information on, like, a pose or something. Like, you might say something along the lines of, like, I want my character to be standing on one leg and holding a parfait and above shoulder height, and like I go over it with my thingy that translates kanji for me, because I don't know my kanji that well, and it'll be like, it'll have like the kanji for like shoulder, and it'll have the kanji for like standing on one leg, and it'll like completely just like eat parts of it. Like, it won't say anything about like parfait or something like that. So I had to go over that like with a fine-tooth comb like 5 times, and then I tried like I tried popping that into Skeb, and it was like, this is machine translated, you can't do this. And I'm like, you're literally going to put it into DeepL yourself. Why can't I just put it through myself and put it in? What's wrong with that? But yeah, it yells at you until you put it in English. It's annoying. It is annoying. That's a good way to get a good deal though. Hit up someone that's new. I love to camp the new page and find people that way. I still don't have a ton of money right now, so Skebs are still probably going to be kind of few and far between. Also, hi Mustbroke! How are you? How are you? Thank you for the headbutt! Mustbroke actually drew us a piece of art today, Wolfies. Mustbroke drew us a new piece of art. I gotta show this off. It looks so good. Thank you so much. Where's my mouse? Okay, let me get the Skeb off screen. Look at this, Wolfies. Look at it. I love it so much. Thank you a million times. And let me give you Must's Twitter page here. I know I've linked this one before. You're gonna get it again, Wolfies. It's so cool. Yeah, I love your style so much. It looks so cool. It looks so good. Haru doesn't know about the opposite head. This is because he doesn't. What is the opposite head? They don't know what that means. That's a good way to get deals. I've never heard of the opposite head before. I think I'm Wolfies. If I ever the opposite head, like the back of your head. I think if I've mentioned this like once or twice before. If we ever get like merch made or something, if we're ever going to get like a t-shirt or something, I would love if I could commission Mustbroke to get like the design for it, because I think this is such a cool style. You've developed such a cool style. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so good. I have a hard time putting it into words. Like, I feel like it comes across as hollow if I just say, like, it's good. I don't have a better way to describe it, but I love your art style so much. It looks so good. Thank you so much. Everybody go follow Mustbroke. Can we throw in your commissions? I could maybe throw up like a thing on my throne for like, I don't know, like certain tiers of like Skebs or something like that, if you guys would want. And then whenever they get funded, like I'll go get one of approximately that value. I don't know how a lot of people do that kind of stuff. Also, sorry. I hate being sick. But these were what I had to show you, all Wolfies. These are what I had to show you. I like this one a lot. The art style is so cool. I agree. Since these are what I had to show you, and I'm feeling really cruddy and my throat's starting to hurt, probably because I've been sitting here talking for like an hour and a half. Are you gonna hate me if I don't play any games? Are you gonna hate me if I end stream early, Wolfies? Let me get my drink real quick while you guys ponder this. A little, yes.
It's fine. I could never hate you. All right, Elmphase, we're getting a we're getting a poll going. You can you can decide my fate for me. Let's see. Go rest. Yes or no? This is a 1 minute speed poll, Elmphase. Don't listen to those two. This is a 1 minute speed poll, Elmphase. I'll take them out to Waffle House. I won't hate you, but Garm, you seem like you hate everyone and everything. It just kind of seems that way. I'll take my aggression out on a rando. That's mean. That's mean. Don't take it out on randoms. Alright, you gotta ham it up more before you do the poll? What do you mean ham it up? I want your honest, unfiltered, unbiased opinions, because I know a couple of you have told me to, like, go rest, and a couple of you have... A couple of you would like me to stay and play through the game and finish it. I just hate this dog. The bacteria feasting on his body. I don't have bacteria feasting on my body. I shower. I shower regularly. Who voted no? Oh, okay, 90% of you are telling me to go rest. I just want to talk. I'd like Haru to be healthy. Yeah, I'm probably going to go like drink an entire bottle of NyQuil all to myself, and then just like I'll do the thing that I've heard that the kids do. I think they call it I think I've heard of it called like robo tripping or something like that. I'll drink the whole bottle of NyQuil and then I'll just stay up. I'll just enjoy the hallucinations. Please do not OD on NyQuil. No, I won't. I'm very safe whenever I take cold medicine. I only take the recommended amounts. A little NyQuil cocktail. I bet some people do make like cocktails that have like NyQuil and stuff in them. Make NyQuil chicken, NyQuil ramen. Let me pull up. That's what Benadryl? It's gotta be Robitussin, right? Because it's right in the name. It's right in the name. Does Haru need to take the children dosages for cold medicine? Usually I take like in between like the half dose and the full dose, and that's usually enough to knock me out. Since he weighs like 50 pounds. Hey, I weigh 90 pounds. That's almost double that. But before I go, Elmphase, I did have some other stuff to show you. Let me pull this up. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. This is good. This is good, Elmphase. Benadryl's the one that gives you really bad trips. Robitussin just makes you super high. Okay, let me pull this up. Let me get this to the proper size. Please, I don't care about Abe-san. I only care about one thing, making the children of the world feel suffering. No, it's not a mistake. My enemies have not left me alone. You have turned me into Shadow Balin. The suffering is your deed. You must see what you will make me do. For those of you who don't know Yuji Naka, he is the guy that made Sonic. He is the man behind Sonic, and he went on to make Ballin Wonderworld, and he was having his edgy Chuny arc, but I do believe if I remember right, he got caught for like insider trading and got sent to jail, and I think he's like currently out on probation or something like that. I'm not sure. Look, I'm okay if you feel nice talking, but I don't want you to hurt yourself if you're falling asleep. I'm not falling asleep, but my throat does really hurt. Like, it might be fine to go the full 4 hours, but I don't know. Maybe until I'm feeling better, I'll just like... Maybe I'll just do chatting streams this week. I know some of you would hate that, but maybe we'll just do like an hour and a half of chatting or something like that until I feel better. I have no idea what this is about. So Ballin Wonderworld did super crazy bad. It's called Ballin Wonderland? Are you sure? I thought it was Wonderworld. Let me double check. Ballin Wonder... Yeah, it is Ballin Wonderworld. I've got the picture for it here and everything. Not trying to disprove you or anything, but actually, here it is. It is Ballin' Wonder World. Stop yapping and go to bed. No, I gotta talk about Yuji Naka and how he's evil. Actually, Alphys, actually. Is he talking about the former prime minister? Yeah, he is talking about oh gosh, what is his name? Everybody just calls him Abe. I forget his name, but the prime minister that was assassinated. I forget his Shinzo. Yeah, he's Shinzo Abe. And I actually like I ended up like going to a restaurant that he ate at one time, and like I saw they had like his signature there and like a picture of him and his wife, and he had like a handwritten letter to them, and it was really bizarre. It was really bizarre, like just running across that in the wild. My throat hurts, so I'll only talk for hours this week. I mean, if I'm playing video games, I'm still gonna be chatting the same amount. It's not like I slow down on my chatting at all just because I'm not doing Zatsu Alphys. The mind wants to say Wonderland, but I had to condition myself to say Wonderland. It is Wonder World. Like, Wonderland flows off the tongue more naturally, but Wonderland is like, I don't know. It is Wonder World. The brain wants it to be Wonderland. I guess because of like Alice in Wonderland, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it just flows better. Have kids, Haru. Please have sex. Shinzo, have sex, Abe. Alphys, I'm gonna do that man proud. I'm gonna have as many children as I can. We're gonna have 100,000 little puppies running around. Haru's ignoring the poll results, I notice. No. I'll go, Alphys. Shinzo Abe, who got assassinated for sponsoring a cult. I heard something about that. I don't know the full story. I didn't look into it. I don't care about like politics and stuff, and I don't really want to like discuss politics here. But I did hear about that. Once the Japanese people heard about why he got killed, they were like, kind of had it coming. Shinzo repopulation protocol, Abe. Haru gonna repopulate Japan with his puppies. We can just, me and my puppies can just have all of Japan, and like we'll just take the Japanese people and move them to they can take my place in America, and I will have glorious Nippon as my home to raise all of my puppies. This tweet is fake, right? I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is fake. Also, hi Ringo, how are you doing? How are you? I love Shadow Ballin'. That just sounds like the dumbest, edgiest, chuniest thing ever. Haru was the single no vote on his own poll? No, I didn't vote in the poll. I don't think I get the option to vote in my polls. The people who vote decides nothing. The wolf who counts the vote decides everything, Comrade Haru. No. I'll go soon, I won't be. Wolves have been extinct in Japan since 1905. One man, Haru Mizuki, seeks to reverse that. Hi, friendly anarchist. Repopulate Japan with kimono people, huh? I mean, it's just gonna be my puppies. It's gonna be me and my puppies, and whoever I get together with, you know. It'll just be us. All of Japan will be inhabited by us. What if we take the Japanese and push them somewhere else? Haru, probably. I get that reference. I didn't get to see a lot of like SpongeBob, but I get that one. I will lead the charge to take back Japan. I'm gonna get off Alphys. Right before talking another half hour. Okay, Alphys, okay. I'll go. I know you care about me. Stay up. No. I gotta go.
I gotta go. I won't face. My throat hurts. My throat hurts and I'm sick. As for tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know if I should stream. I don't know if I'm going to stream. It's hard to tell. Like, if I feel better suddenly overnight, I might, but I have my doubts. I don't know. I won't be asleep forever. Whatever you put it that way, it sounds really, really, really bad, I hope you know. I'm not going to sleep forever. You need to keep the momentum up for your anniversary next week or no one will show up. Oh, okay, so you say that, I am actually genuinely afraid of that. This is an actual fear of mine. I have been really scared to take any breaks at One Piece. I've been very scared. Are you gonna take the big sleep at the farm upstate? Let me get a drink of water at One Piece. Chat, please don't play into Haru's deep-seated anxieties and secret fears. I fear the algorithm, and I also fear... I have genuine abandonment issues at One Piece. I am constantly worried everyone around me is just going to leave and vanish. Like, being 100% straight up with you, I have had a lot of that in my life, and I am constantly, like, on the seat of my chair. Let me get my drink. Who should we raid on One Piece? I'm usually not raiding at this time, so we have some different options from usual. Thank you for the head pat, Friendly Anarchist. Maybe a couple shorter streams to save your health a bit. Maybe I will, I don't know. Maybe we'll just chat for like an hour every day or something. We'll see. I will if you do the Rizzler thing again. No promises. No promises. Whoosh, everyone's gone. You're one of my favorites, Haru. I'm so glad I came across your streams, because you're one of my favorites on the whole platform. I'm being serious. I appreciate it. I don't want you to feel like you constantly need to like shower me in praise or anything at One Piece. I'm not on the edge of like a mental breakdown or anything. Just I worry about like if I can take breaks or not, or if that's going to like be a problem. Like the algorithm is rough at One Piece. It is rough. You're on the edge of your seat constantly, because otherwise your feet don't touch the ground. Okay, at One Piece, thank you for the head pet, Shiroga. At One Piece, whenever I am streaming half the time, I do not have my feet hanging off of my chair. This is probably really bad for my posture. 90% of the time that I'm streaming, I am sitting cross-legged in my chair. This is probably not good. The algorithm is rough. Quote from Dog. I'm not a dog. But Haru, what if you sacrifice all your One Piece to the demon gods to become a god? This is why I'm literally Griffith. This is why I'm literally Griffith on One Piece. Oh my god, streamer is streaming. When I joined Twitch last summer as a viewer, someone I started following went on a 6-month stream, and I was there for it when they came back. Take all the time you need. A 6-month. Oh, okay, stream hiatus. Who do we raid today on One Piece? Who do we raid? Let's raid. There are so many people streaming at this hour. Oh my gosh, is this the normal amount of people streaming? I'm Diggle. I try to go for people that that I usually don't get the chance to raid too much, that like I already know. Did you win? Hi Narilla. I'm sick today. I'm sick. So we're about to raid into somebody. Wow, he's literally me. A very normal voice seeing Griffith for the first time. Kitaro, didn't I raid him recently? Am I wrong? Thank you so much for the gifted sub. I don't know if those alerts are going off for you, Olympies. I don't know if that's just a me thing. I can't hear those. I don't hear those at all. They do? Okay, I need to change my settings for that, I guess. I don't know why they're not playing for me. I cannot hear them at all. I'm just looking over every time they happen. We will raid. Let me see. Let's raid. Let's raid Garrity. I think I haven't had the opportunity to raid them yet. They do some of my Oshi's emotes. They're drawing right now, I have to imagine. Their thing is set as art, and I love their art style. I love their art style. I wanna raid them because I don't think I've caught them online before now. So I hope you don't mind if we head over to an art stream on One Piece. Let me see. Gear T. Let's get our raid message ready. Can the raid message be Yuji's wrath? That's actually a good one. We'll do what is my most menacing emote that I have? Hold on, let me look at this. I gotta find our most menacing emote, our most scary looking emote. And it's gotta be the Shadow Ballin' raid. How about that, One-Piece? This one? No. Shadow Ballin' raid. How about this, One-Piece? Do you like that one? Do you like that one? No, not Shadow Ballin'. There you go, One-Piece. That'll be our raid message. Let's head over to Garrity. I'm gonna take it easy, One-Piece. I'm gonna take it easy. I'll get some NyQuil or something. I'll take it easy. I'll drink some tea. I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for you guys, okay? I'm real snotty. I'm real snotty, One-Piece. If that's maybe a bit too much information, I'm sorry, but there you go. Do it for us, Haru. I'll do it for you, One-Piece. I will make a post on Twitter and in the Amalfi Court, I guess, tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling, because I don't know. My throat might still be killing me tomorrow. Thank you for the wonderful stream. Get well soon, Haru. Thank you guys for being here, and welcome in. I feel bad. I feel bad since this is a shorter one, and I don't particularly feel like it was good since I just sat here and blabbed all of your ears off whenever I promised you Sonic, but I'll take it easy, One-Piece. I'll take it easy, I promise. Here is our raid message once more, and I will let you know tomorrow whether or not we're going to have a stream. Sonic Doko, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have a nice night, One-Piece. I love you.